not Umpumelelo disrespecting Uvuyokazi in a subtle way. You guys, this last episode, I just kept thinking, yes, Umpumelelo uyadelela. And everything that Uvuyokazi was saying in that meeting on that table, like I believe it. I believe it. Where she was saying basically Umpumelelo will tell her that Angela as ngumfazi, like he won't listen to a woman. His plan, basically his way or the highway. You know what? I believe everything Uvuyokazi said. The level of disrespect Umpumelelo has. Guys. But anyway, Umpumelelo, right, there was a scene where he was out with his mother, Umayeni, and there's so much I want to say about that, you guys. But let me just stick to topic about Umpumelelo just disrespecting Uvuyokazi. So Umpumelelo was out with his mother and they're really having this conversation about, Umpumelelo and this whole polygamous relationship that he has that his mother really is not for. But I was just like, I appreciate like what Umayeni was doing, but in all honesty, I really don't think anything she said, any advice that she was giving Mpumelelo, nothing landed. Because if you looked at his diary session, he was just basically like dismissive. Nothing that she said landed there. Because he basically says that he feels like his mother doesn't understand. So I'm like, oh, so your mother doesn't understand, yet she was in the very same circumstance and predicament as these women, as Uvoyogazi. But your father, Yena, he understands, yet he was in the very same circumstance as you. Like, for me, it would just seem wise that, okay, fine, you want to be in this whole polygamy thing. Take the counsel from your father because clearly, like, Umelela upholds his father's opinion above everything else, but also listen to your mother's opinion because she is talking from a perspective of a woman that has actually been in it and is currently even still being in it. But the way Umpumelelo was dismissive was as if his mother doesn't know what she's talking about. She's never been in that circumstance, and the only person who's all wise and all knowing is his father. And I'm just like, you are going to be in so much trouble, sir. Like, the attitude and the way you go about, like, just handling this whole polygamous relationship, you still got a very long way, because even the women of today, they've changed. It's not like in Musa's days. Anyway, Asikulap. Anyway, so Umpumelelo basically says, so the mother, they're having a conversation, and Umayeni says, so basically, when you are getting pressure from your father, Umtombeni, about this whole getting married thing, and then you're also getting pressure from your girlfriend, Uvuyokazi, because it came up that Uvuyokazi, phela, she wants marriage, Umpumelelo was basically saying to his mother, yes, Uvuyokazi, she was pushing for marriage. And that's when they got to the point of Umayeni saying that Kushiwiti, when are you getting pressure on both sides? And then Umpumelelo in his diary session, you guys, says that there's pressure, but where there's the pressure, wherever the pressure is coming from, is where he will not start. Batung, Batung, guys. He's basically saying the pressure, yes, there's pressure in coming from Vuyokazi, but because of the pressure that she's putting him under, that's the exact reason why he's not gonna make her wife number one, why he's not gonna start guy. And I'm like, does this guy hate Vuyokazi? No, guys. At this point, I'm convinced that he hates Vuyokazi. There's no way a man that loves you, like the way he's saying it is like, yeah, I'm liar. It's like he's saying it in a way like he's trying to prove a point. Like, yes, there's pressure coming from the relationship with Vuyokazi, but where the pressure is the exact same place where I'm not going to start. And I'm just like, hey, but what is this guy? And that time he's saying, Uti, him and Vuyokazi are fine. And I'm like, you and Vuyokazi are fine, but yet you speaking like this of her? There's no way. There's no way you love that woman. Just tell that woman, Uti, you know what? My love for you is clearly not. Be honest with her, because at this point, like, why are you gonna take someone else's child and be speaking? Like, that was just pure disrespectful for me. Mind you, that's his baby mama. Anyway, he goes on to say that he refuses to apologize to Vuyokazi for anything. Quite frankly, he's unapologetic about nothing. You know, he doesn't see anything wrong in what he did, in what he said. And that's why I was saying, you guys, that I feel like Musa Mselewu, in that meeting, he conducted himself in a very orderly and a very nice, and he was well mannered. But Musa Mselewu, that he knows how to read the room. I mean, he's of age, you know. But I feel like behind the scenes, he was basically telling Mpumelelo that I really like, don't be apologetic for your decisions or whatever the case may be, because at this point the only person that Mpumelelo listens to is his father. And there's no way, if his father really found a problem with what the statements that Mpumelelo uttered out, he would have told Mpumelelo. Mpumelelo would have apologized for it. Because Mpumelelo, anything that his father says is the gospel, it is the truth. So Mpumelelo says that he won't apologize, he refuses to apologize. And then Mayeni is like, but we were not saying apologize for. You know very well what we were saying apologize for. And that's the whole thing of that virgin statement, because of the way it came out and the way it landed, which is what you apologized for. But Mpumelelo is standing on business and he's like, you know what? I am not going to apologize for Jack. And he basically says that statement won't change. The statement that he said about the virgin Ontoni, he said it won't change. So I'm like, that's why I'm asking, guys, does Mpumelelo hate Vuyokazi? Because at this point, no, I am convinced. Like, imagine someone telling you, like, Vuyokazi tells Mpumelelo that this statement hurt me. She calls a family meeting to say that the statement hurt me. And then he goes on to say that that statement is not going to change. But guys, like, And then Umayeni says that she understands the frustration that Vuyokazi is going through because she is a female as well. I don't think it's only the fact that she's a female, but I think Vuyokazi and Umayeni share a lot of similarities. You'd remember that amongst the 3 women right now in Mpumelelo's life, Vuyokazi is the first one, and now Mpumelelo basically wants to make her the second one. And Umayeni was quite similarly the same thing, that she was the first woman amongst the women there in Musa's life, but she was made the second wife. But at least with Diana, she was not made a second wife while she was in the picture. She was made a second wife because she was out of the picture and they had to beg her to come back into the relationship. But still, I mean, maybe she sympathizes with Vuyokazi because she knows what it feels. Maybe a man putting you second. Because the question would have been, why didn't Musa pop the question to Umayeni in the first place? I don't think she would have said no, you know? Yo, guys, aibo. I like this. There's so much that guys, let's just end it right here because you're this boy. Someone said he's taking that name Usbindi quite literally. At this point, it's not even taking that name literally. It's just pure disrespect. And I really, as there are hope for Vuyokazi, guys. In fact, let me go pray right now and intercede for Vuyokazi that whatever demonic Dondon is holding her to that man, may she see the light. Anyway, guys, please do make sure that you like the video. Please do subscribe. It is absolutely for free of charge. And I'll see you on the next one.